afternoon, my friends. Today we're doing Hourglass PvP. So we start by raising the Reaper's flag, and we bring all the stocks aboard the ship. That's when we set out the map and vote to go dive. So as we raise into our first battle, I start to shoot at our enemy, which I miss a couple times, which is not great. So I try to go for a board, but that does work. So I wait there for a second to get a shot in, and that's when I slowly rise above and start taking care of them.
Up on the boat? Oh, he's on our boat! Yeah. He's dead, No, he's not dead. Where'd he go? He's so close. He jumped off.
But after that, I made a successful attempt and made it back on the ship, where I started to get a clear shot in them, which I also missed. So we moved the ship back over, but I actually landed some hits in this time. I get in some really good shots, and this seems like they're on the losing side right now. That's when I make another boarding attempt, successfully making on the ship. But they immediately basically notice me as I start to get some fire down, and they trap me in the corner. I started to realize that this was not the best place to be. But eventually I make it back on, and I actually get some clear shots on them. This is when they try to snipe me, and I try to dodge but fail. We keep giving it pressure, and it seems like we are still doing pretty good as they try to board us. But that was made unsuccessful as we went into another round. But after that, we eventually won, taking them down.
Have a good day.
Sinking them down as we moved on to a different round. After we sunk them, we went to go get some supplies. We went back to an outpost, but in the distance, I saw there was a ship, who, guess what, happened to be the opposing faction. So, as a Reaper, we immediately start fighting, where I landed some really good shots on him, and we continued to fight for not so long. I was getting some really good shots in them, like I was doing really good. And then they harpooned me onto their ship, which is probably the worst thing they could do, as I wanted to board them anyways. So I start taking care of them by 1v2ing.
Get anchorage.
With that, I took care of both of them as the multi-fighter master himself, and they started to sink. So that was another battle written in the books as we became a grade 5 Reaper. Turned back to the ship, and we set out to dive into the next battle once again. As we rose, so we started getting a heated battle with him, which was we were trading shots. Battlecat went off to go to deal with the skeleton people on that fort, leaving me alone against 2 people. But at least we were trading blows. I started shooting at them. We were taking some pretty heavy damage. I was kind of feeling a little bit overwhelmed with the damage we were taking, but it was kind of, even. We were doing okay, and they were doing okay. As I turned on them and started to get the shots in, they eventually sank.
They're sinking. Yes!
And with that, I won that battle all on my lonesome. But of course, Battlecat shot a little bit from the base, and with that, we hanged up the flags. And with that, Battlecat tried to sell it, but I didn't let him because I wanted to sell it myself. So I took it and sold it, which gave a good, oh my gosh, 50,000. And that's when we turned on our emissary valley, which gave us a freaking 180,000 gold. Like, freaking what? And with that, guys, that ends up our Hourglass PvP. See you guys around. Peace.